How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome back to another review on the channel. As you guys can see today, it's the time of the year where things start to get a little spooky, things start to get a little scary, and I've got to say, these stats on these cards are scary indeed. It is Ultimate Scream, it has arrived on the consoles, probably PC as well, starting from today, and I'm going to look at one player today. One player in particular, of course, it's got like the Agueros, Bernard to enter Spectrum, but it's got this guy in the middle, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. We're going to review him today and see what he's like in Ultimate Team, so lads, if you do enjoy, you know what to do. Smash that like button and let's aim for 1,000 likes. Your support recently has been incredible. Can we keep that going? That would be amazing. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new around here. Click that little bell as well to be notified of when I do upload on the channel. And drop a comment, lads. Are you going to get this card? Are you aiming for this card? Do you reckon he's not like kind of applicable for teams because of his work, not his work rates, his links to players like the MLS, icons? Is he applicable for teams in general? Let me know in the comment section below. But lads, he's got pace now, so let's get into the review. So here we go, and as you can see on the right hand side of your screen is the price of the card on the markets right now, and you can see I did pay 700k for the card. He goes for 600 on the Xbox, 580 on the PlayStation. Actually sold him for under that, 550k. So I lost like at least 150, 200k on the cards. But that's neither here nor there. He's got 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, medium to low work rates. He's 6'5" tall. This guy's a giant. You guys know that. And he is right foot primarily. Now, those work rates, it does affect the card. Now, in terms of positioning, it's on point. He's got 93 attacking positioning, but the movement once in position just isn't that great. So he's not going to, I don't know, like bust the guts to get forward in the counter attacks or anything like that. He's going to go at his own pace, and his pace is bloody amazing, man. He's got 86 acceleration and 83 sprint speed. I slapped the Hunter on him just to see if I could definitely notice that difference between his normal cards, his inform, and this one. Lads, it's night and day. He's actually fast again. Goes up to 96 acceleration and 93 sprint speed with the Hunter chem style attached. Now, it's not the best chem style by any means of the imagination to attach to this card. I think it's Sniper, and that takes him to like a 94 rated striker, something crazy like that. What else is crazy? Every single one of his stats, apart from balance of 44, the stamina of 60, and the jumping. But again, jumping, who needs that when he's 6'5"? In terms of shooting category, he's got 93 attacking position, like I did mention earlier on, 87 finishing, 92 shot power, 90 long shots, 90 volleys, and 91 penalties. I can't get over how crazy this card actually is. Passing, he's got the vision, 87. If you're wondering how fast he actually is in game, have you ever seen Zlatan in the past few years pull away from defenders like this and be a nuisance in terms of pace? Because he's never really, I don't know, like posed a problem to opposition's defenders in recent years. Because I know he had a team of the year, FIFA 14, it was something like that. He was like a team of the year, team of the season cards, and where he had 5-star skills. He was fast then, well, decently fast, but this card is just, it shouldn't be real. It shouldn't be a card on this game, especially in terms of his pace, because he is lightning fast in this game, and I never thought I'd say that about Zlatan Ibrahimovic. But yeah, let's go through those passing stats. 87 vision, 81 free kicks, which again, he's got a mean free kick on him. Had a couple of attempts from distance, and he hits them with a lot of power. I mean, he just rattles it nearly every single time. So the shot power definitely comes into play on that occasion. As you see him score the second bite of the cherry right there. In terms of short passes, 80, the curve is 83 as well. So for the 1-2s and holder player, that is very, very good for the cards. You can bring over into play like wingers, like cams, like right midfielders, like fellow strikers. You can definitely do that. Dribbling. He's got 81 agility. Now, with the 81 agility, that looks good. That looks fantastic. That looks amazing. And his dribbling is good. His dribbling's good. I can't say it's not good, but he is a little bit clunky. And this, it attributes a few stats to this. It's the 81 agility, which you can easily boost up with a sniper chem style, a marksman chem style. You can boost that up. Even an engine would boost that up. But honestly, with the balance being that low, 44, it won't make a difference, lads. The 44 balance is what makes him clunky on this game, in my opinion, anyways. As you see, a nice little skill move there. I think it was the Lacroqueta, and he does put it into the back of the net. It took me a while to get going with this card. Well, he started all right, and then he took a dip. Took a massive loss, and I just had to find the right formation for the card. I think it was a 2-striker formation, which I got the best out of the cards. And yeah, he just, well, what's the word for that? Thoroughly thrived in that formation. That's alliteration. A Northerner should not be doing. In terms of the physicalities and whatnot, actually, we'll go through the rest of his dribbling. He's got 92 reactions, 94 ball control, 86 dribbling, 99 composure. Give him a chance, lads. He's going to go in the back of the net every single time. His finishing's incredible, man. 87 finishing, with the shot power as well, 92. This card is an assassin in front of goal, a sniper in front of goal, and coincidentally, that's the chem style I should put on him. In terms of the physicality, jumping, it doesn't really matter. 69, it really doesn't matter with the cards. 87 head accuracy, you know headers on this game, they're trash, so it really doesn't matter with that. But he wins headers, that's why heading is a pro. He wins headers from goal kicks, boots up the field from defence, so he can definitely do the hold up target man kind of role, and he can do that no problem whatsoever. In terms of strength, he's so powerful, man. So powerful in this game. 89 strength, 86 aggression. Lads, you don't need more than that. That's ample enough to hold anyone off, especially when he's 6'5". And I'll keep referring to his sides, because that's one of his main pros, even though it's not on the pros list. But that's obvious, lads. It's obvious. So let's run for his pros. The power is there with the card. It's twofold. Strength, aggression. Well, that's threefold then. Strength, aggression. Well, that's basically strength. Yeah, the shot power in general. 90 bloody 2, lads. That is incredible. It attributes to his finishing as well. Finishing is next on the list, because give him a chance. More often than not, he's going to score. Nice little scoop turn in the air. Left foot, back of the net. He's got a 4-star weak foot, so he can definitely score those chances. Give him the opportunity. 5-star skills. He's got 5-star skills. Love that about the card. There's nothing to even complain about there. And it's a pro, because if you've got 5-star skills, you've got something other players don't. And with Zlatan, he's definitely got that unique factor to him, because honestly, I don't think there's any similar player on this game that could even come close to competing with Zlatan Ibrahimovic in terms of similarities on this game. Heading, like I said, crosses, goal kicks, boots up the field. He's going to win those. He's going to bring others into the game. And again, it's very beneficial for your team. The ball control's nuts. And it should be with 94 ball control. His first touch is up to class. And that's something you would expect with Zlatan Ibrahimovic. But the next one is something you don't expect with Zlatan Ibrahimovic. The pace. Do I feel the pace boost? Yes, I do. I didn't think I would. I honestly thought these could be like masked. It could be like not as fast as I thought he could be. But honestly, with a 100 chem style, he was absolutely rapid. I was actually laughing in the first game, because I'm not used to Zlatan being this fast. I'm really not. And it is something very, very different. In terms of cons and lads, it's the work rate, it's the medium to low, which restricts his movement, because, like I said, if you're deeper in the field and he does come back a little bit with his low defensive chem style work rate, he's not going to contribute defensively, by the way, if you're wondering that. He just comes back a little bit, but it takes him longer to get forwards, and with that, it's not that good. And of course, he's a bit clunky here and there. Yeah, he's clunky due to the balance and possibly the agility as well, but again, a chem style could boost that up. But another con, which doesn't make the list, so if you're in the comments saying, where's his stamina? Lads, listen to my words. Stamina is bad. Stamina is 60, and he's a 90-minute man. 90-minute man. Why is he a 90-minute man when I've said other players have bad stamina and stuff like that, and they're not a 90-minute man, they're like 60-minute men. Lads, it's the work rate, it's the medium to low. He doesn't run around too much, so his stamina doesn't deplete that fast, but extra time would be far, far too much for this Zlatan Ibrahimovic. So you've got to kind of work up. Do you want to pay like 600 to 580k on the PlayStation and roughly the same on the Xbox? Do you want to pay that price in order to have a 90-minute man that can't really like hack extra time should you start him? The answer to that for me would be yes and no, because this card's bloody incredible, lads. He blew me away. It's the pace, man. It's the pace that surprises you, because everything else with Zlatan Ibrahimovic you come to expect on this game, from the finishing to the dribbling to stuff like that, but you don't expect his pace, and that is what it amuses me. That's what's just surprised me in general. So lads, all in all, this scary Scream update of Zlatan Ibrahimovic and his Scream 88 rated cards will get a 9.2, which I know what you're going to say, man. You give Mbappe less, you give this other card less, you give Ronaldo less. I give them 9.1s at the very, very start of the game, but since the special cards are starting to come in the game, honestly, I'm not saying he's better than a Ronaldo, even though the rating would dictate that. I'm saying he's 9.2 worthy in the feeling I'm feeling recently with the current ratings I'm doing, because 9.2 is a very good rating for this card. But honestly, lads, it's an experience. It's an absolute experience with this card, because you don't experience this too much. You can see by the similar plays on the right-hand side of your screen, there's no similar plays to Zlatan. He's so unique on this game due to the strength, the height, the pace now, and the finishing abilities, even the dribbling on the card. Even though he is a bit clunky, he's very powerful, and his dribbling still is effective. In terms of value for coins, he's getting an 8.0, 600k. You know what? Yes and no, because MLS is going to get some good cards throughout the year. You got Schweinsteiger in there, you got Carlos Vela in there, you got Martinez in there, you got a lot of special cards within that league right now. Even Nani plays like that, and they're just getting better and better and better. And with the Player of the Month, actually, is this the last Player of the Month? I know the MVP normally comes out in December, so just wait for that. And there'll be these cards like this time next year and stuff like that. But Zlatan, this card is just broken, man. It's absolutely broken. So value for coins 8.0. The enjoyment rating is in 9.3. Had so much fun with this card. Honestly, it was just incredible at times seeing him do the stuff he was doing on the pitch. In terms of FUT Champ status, I'd start him. If you can get him in a starting lineup, maybe you're a pro, maybe you've got icons around him, get him into your squad, just try him. I know you go 30 nearly every single weekend for the pros, but try it, man. You don't have to go 30 every single weekend. Just try this card, and you most likely go 30 regardless. But he is a fun card, even though you're not like not pros and stuff like that. People aren't pros. Not everyone's a pro. But if you can stick this guy in your team, have some fun with the Player of the Months like Vela, like Martinez, you will enjoy this card. So yeah, starter, 5 games played, 11 goals scored, and 1 assist. In terms of match ratings, 8.8, 6.2 in the game where I had a stink. I think I got beat 4-0 or something like that. 9.7 in the game after that, 8.3. So it's kind of up and down. And then he got a 10 in the final game, scoring like 5 or 6 goals. He just went ham. In terms of links, MLS. That's about it. MLS and icons. Key Pro will be the finishing, the key con will be the movement, and the best chem style will be with Sniper. Even though I won't use Hunter on him, that is technically the best chem style to use. He goes to a 94 rated striker, 93 centre forward, right forwards, left forwards obviously, 91 right wing, left wing, and a 91 rated cam. Seems the best in that position within the league and the nation. Zlatan absolutely bosses it. Passing he's getting an 8 out of 10, shooting he's getting a 9 out of 10, physicality an 8 out of 10, and dribbling gets an 8 out of 10 as well. That's one of the reasons the overall rating is that high, because that is they're very good scores for those categories. And he's got the pace now as well. So lads, hope you have enjoyed this review. If you have, you know what to do. Bring that type, smash that like. Let's aim for 1,000 likes on our first Scream review. Of course, the icon swaps will still be coming. I think I planned Ferdinand in the morning or something like that. So I'll try and do that overnight. There will be loads more Scream reviews on this channel. There's 2 teams coming. There's the team that's out now. There's a team that's coming out next Friday. It's going to be Scream Confit for 2 weeks basically on this channel. So lads, hope you've enjoyed this one. Smash a like, subscribe if you're new, drop a comment, any comments, and lads, I will catch you all next time.